Guys, I will be helping Miss Berry and Miss Jones again. So I won't be doing my student teaching, I'll be done with that. But I will be a para again. I will be in your 5th grade classroom. Okay, guys, open your mat. All right, before we start going, we're going to look at a very complicated word problem. Marley, you're not focusing on me. Okay, so guys, when we look at a complicated word problem, what is the best thing we can do? Brooks? We can break the problem down. So do you think it's really that complicated? The complicated thing is figuring out what we are trying to do. But if we break it down into simpler parts, every step are steps that we all know how to do. Okay, open your math journal to page 306. All right, when you guys are on 306, on the top, feeding guidelines for small and toy breeds, cups per day. Okay. What I want you to do is, this question says, should a 1 pound, 9-week-old puppy eat more or less, or the same amount as a 1 pound, 9-month puppy? Write a comparison statement. What is a comparison statement? Does anybody know what a comparison statement is? So, Marley, do you know what a comparison statement is?
I believe a comparison statement is like comparing two different answers.
Okay, so if we want to compare 2 different answers, we probably want to have what kind of signs? We call them, Leah.
So like a greater than or less than.
A greater than or a less than. And if it is equal to, we would put this. All right, great. Go ahead and do that. So your chart should tell you what a 9-week-old puppy should eat. And then compare it to a 9-month-old puppy. Yep, so don't confuse us. There's a big difference between 9 weeks and 9 months. I noticed that I don't see 9 months on here. Where would we find the answer? In between what? Kaya?
8 and 12 months.
8 and 12. All right. The same thing with, I don't see 9 weeks. Where would we find 9 weeks? Tatiana? I thought you were raising your hand. Sydney?
Between 6 and 11.
6 and 11 weeks. Go ahead and find the answers, please. On your board, please. You can't answer this. Should a 1 pound? Okay. It's not in the beginning. It's not clear statement. You finished. Now what do you need to do between these 2 numbers? Do you have to write a number line? Which one's bigger? Is 1/2 bigger than 1/8? Take your thing right to there.
Done.
All right, guys, everybody should be done with this. Let's see your boards, please. a 9-week puppy eat more than a 9-month puppy? Question. So guys, your arrow should be pointing to 1/2, because 1/2 is greater than 1/8, and 1/2 represents the 9-week-old. All right, Kaya, can you please go to the next slide? Okay, Avi weighs 3 pounds and is 10 months old. According to the chart, how much food should he eat? So guys, all you're doing here is just writing on your boards how much food you think he should eat. Should be very easy if you know how to read the table. All right, let's see your boards, please. Oh, I like how Sophie labors 3/8 cups of food. Everybody should have 3/8. If I move this, it would be 3/8. Tristan is 3 and has 1.5 months. Okay, everybody knows that that's 2 cups. Go to the next slide, Kaya. All right. Look at the word problem on 306. Let's read it together. All right. Santiago rescued 2 shelter puppies. Buddy is 5 months old and weighs about 5 pounds. Cody is 6 weeks old and weighs about 20 pounds. Santiago wants to buy enough food to feed Buddy and Cody for 2 weeks. Each bag of food sold at the store weighs 6 pounds. 1 cup of food weighs about 4 ounces. There was a lot to figure out there. Let's try to break this down. All right, let's try to break this down step by step. What do we know? Our first goal is to find the total amount of food. Let's write that up there. Find the total amount of food. What do you think our first step needs to be? Somebody's besides Sophie. What do we know? Kia. All right, what do we know? How many dogs do we have? Okay, are the dogs going to eat the same amount of food?
No.
How do we figure out what the amount of food that each dog's going to eat? Let's start with Buddy. Somebody besides Sophie, tell me how much food Buddy's going to eat. Leah.
He's going to eat 7, 8.
Buddy's going to eat 7/8. All right, he's going to eat 7/8. How many days do we need to feed him for? David?
14.
14. All right, so everybody on your whiteboards, let's do 7/8 times 14 over 1.
Rage quit.
What's 7 times 7? 7 times 7 is 14. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 7 is 49. So if it's 14, it's 49 plus 49. Okay, now divided by 8. Do you think we need to, that's a question I have for you. What do we want to do with it? Do we want to round down? Do we want to round up? Or do we want to leave it? No, we want to leave it.
So I can't do that.
You're good. No, that's your answer. Yes, Rory.
I'm really confused about this.
Rory, what are you confused about?
I'm sorry. What number should you have? I should.
Rory, do you multiply 7 times 14? That is the first thing. What's 7 times 7? Okay, 49 plus 49 is the same as 7 times 14. Hey, drawing. What number should we start with? Start with 10. You always start with 10. Nice job. I think you're right. Hold on. It's 12 with the remainder 2. So it's 12 and 2, 8. It's 12 and 2 eighths. Yeah, now what do you need to do? Well, think about it, Mari. Okay, you got this. Now you need to divide. 98 divided by 8. Okay, guys. Hands up top.
Stop.
This is not too difficult. We all know that 7 times 14 now is 98, right?
Yep.
All right. What is our next step? We are going to what? What is 8 times 1?
8.
8, thank you. Now all we're doing is division. This is not something you should say, I don't know what to do. Look at your problem and try to figure it out. Guys, we need to, that's okay. Obviously, you did it with using the actual division, right? I'm just representing the two numbers
I
here.
actually didn't. What, are you trying to turn it into a mixed number?
No, this is an improper fraction. I was just showing you guys, when we multiply these are the numbers. The next step is to actually divide 98 by 8.
But I didn't do 98 divided by 8. I just did.
Brooks, you had to do 8 divided by 98 because you got 12 and 2 eighths as your answer.
I know, but I actually did 8 times 10, and then I know that 8 plus 8 is 16, and that would equal 96, so you can't. So I got 12 and 2 eighths.
Good. Yeah, so you divided it, correct. All right, guys, so our answers. Let's see your boards, please. Everybody should have gotten 12 and 2 eighths. All right, now do we know how much food we need?
No.
Rory, why not?
Wait, 1 second.
Garrett, why do we not have enough food? What else do we have to do?
Well, we also have to.
We know how much food Buddy needs.
Oh, now we have to do the food for Cody.
Okay, how do we do the food for Cody. All right, guys. Cody is 6 weeks old and weighs 20 pounds. So look at 20 pounds and look at what he needs for 6 weeks and tell me how much food we need. And somebody knows, raise your hand. Marley.
3 1/2.
So we want to do 3 1/2 times what number?
14
All right, guys, go ahead and do that on your boards. When you're done with that, we're going to have to multiply the fraction. It's going to be in an impartial fraction, and then we're going to have to divide. This is the exact same thing that we just did. The only difference is we probably want to partition. Guys, let's do this together. We want to partition our numbers. Does anybody know what 6 times 7 is? Rory.
6 times 7 is 42.
Okay, so 3 times 14, is that the same as 6 times 7?
Yes.
Thumbs up if you agree. All right, Jake, how would we take 1/2 times 14?
So when I'm multiplying fractions, I just think of, well, especially like with 1/2. 1/2 times 14 is basically 14 divided by 2, so 7.
Okay, did everybody understand how simple that was? Abby, what did he just do? Instead of multiplying, he did what?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
All right. David, instead of multiplying, when we multiply fractions, it's basically dividing because numbers get smaller, not bigger, correct? So what Jake said, he did 14 divided by what?
3
Did he do? We already did the 3, right? Because it equals to 14. So he, Sam G.
14 times 1/2.
14 times 1/2. So he took 14 divided by what number?
We did 14 divided by 1/2.
1/2. Or he did 14 divided by 2, correct? Okay, Abby, what did Jake do?
He divided instead.
What numbers? He said, instead of multiplying 14 by 1/2, he just said, all I have to do is do 14 divided by 2, which equals 7. All right, so then we have to do 42 plus 7 equals what? Marley? 49. Now what do we have to do with these two numbers? Tatiana, what do we need to do with the two numbers? This is the total amount of food for Buddy. This is the total amount of food for Cody. What do we need to do with those two numbers? Add them. Guys, go ahead and add 12 2/8 plus 49. Do it on your whiteboards.
This one's like 12 2/8 plus 42 whole, 49 whole.
Yeah, we could write this as 0 if you want, if that helps. You know what, Jake? You can write it as 1/4. Doesn't matter. I know that every single fraction should always be in its lowest form. Good, so it should be easy for you. Sit down. Guys, I do not want anybody getting up. If you have a question, raise your hand. Okay, guys. Now, everybody should have 61 2/8, correct?
Yes.
Now, what does that represent? It represents 61 2/8 what? Leah,
Dog.
Skylar.
does it represent ounces? Pakia. Okay, thank you, Pakia. This should represent cups. when we buy dog food, is it going to be in cups?
No.
What is it going to be in? Sam Gray, get your head up. Sam Gray, when we buy dog food, read the question and tell me what it's going to be in.
Wait, read the question to all of us.
No, read in Santiago wants to buy enough food. Read that out loud to everybody.
Santiago wants to buy enough food to feed Buddy and Cody for 2 weeks. Each bag of food sold at the store weighed 6 pounds. 1 cup of food weighed about 4 ounces.
Okay, so we're going to buy dog food and it's going to come in what? Sam Gray, it's still on you, buddy.
Cups.
Okay, we're going to feed them in cups, but the actual bag is going to come in what?
Ounces.
Is it going to come in ounces?
So each bag weighs 6 pounds.
6 pounds, thank you. That's going to be very important to us. 6 pounds. Sorry, guys, let's try this. 6 pounds equals 1 bag, right? Okay, go to the next slide, please, Kaya. Okay, note, 1 pound equals how many ounces? I showed you guys yesterday. Jimmy,
You just have to open up
good job, Jimmy.
and I know the answer.
Well, tell me, please, so we can move forward.
60.
1 pound equals 16 ounces. All right. Our second goal is to convert cups to ounces. All right. How am I going to convert cups to ounces? We know that we have 61 2/8 cups. How many ounces are in 1 cup, Jake?
It says right here in your notebooks that 1 cup of food weighs about 4 ounces. So you need to take 61 and 1/4 and multiply it by 4 to get the answer.
Okay, hold on, Jake. Let me just finish the first thing that you told me. You said what?
1 cup is equal to 4 ounces.
Now, the next question is, and Jake kind of already answered it. Let's see if anybody was paying attention. What do we need to do to convert cups to ounces? We need to use what kind of math, Skylar?
Division.
Okay, thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs down if you disagree. Thumbs in the middle if you're not really sure. Okay, who did not agree? Leah, why did you not agree?
I didn't agree because you're just going to need to use
Multiplication, because if we have 1 cup equals 4 ounces and we want to find the total ounces, we need to multiply. Once again, you guys might want to do 61 times 4 and 2/8 times 4. Jake, to make it really simple, 2/8 times 4 equals what?
Well, it equals 1.
It equals 1. And the reason you did that was because all you did was you divided what numbers?
Well, no,
You multiplied what numbers?
I multiplied 1/4, well, either 2/8 or 1/4 by 4. They both equal 1.
All right, so let's say right here we have this equals 1 ounce. And everybody on your board do 61 times 4. You know what's really easy too? What is 6 times 4?
24.
24. If we add a 0 to it, what do we have?
240.
If we add 4 to that, what do we have?
244.
Okay, and we have 1 from the 2/8, right? So that gives us what? 245.
245.
So we have 245 ounces. Okay, we are ready to go to the store and buy our dog food, right?
No. Nope. We have to times that by.
David,
We have to times 12 and 2/8 by 4.
okay, let's think about what kind of math we need to do. So I agree that we're not ready to go to the store because we said, Sam Gray told us that 6 pounds,
Sydney.
6 pounds equals 1 bag, and 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Do we need to multiply or divide to figure out how many pounds are in 245 ounces? Marley. Okay, just who agrees with multiplying? Thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs in the middle if you really have no idea where we are. Thumbs down if you disagree. Kaya, you disagree. Why?
Because I think we need to use division.
I think we need to use division. And what do we want to divide? Jake?
What? Wait, you already know the ounces yet?
No, yeah, we have 245 ounces.
Okay.
And we know that.
So then you need to divide 245 by 16 since there are 16 ounces in a pound.
Okay, so we want to divide 245 divided by 16. Let's try to do that math on our whiteboards. That's a little difficult.
245 divided by 16.
Yep. Guys, and if you are having a hard time figuring out what to start with, always start with 10.
14? 245 divided by 6.
So it would look like this. 16 divided by 245, and Mr. McLean is going to start with 10. Guys, if you are struggling with this, you can look what I'm doing on the board. Yeah, look at the board. Good job, bud. Are you done, Sydney? Sydney. Yes. We'll go over it. Okay, guys, you should be wrapping this up in about 15 seconds. Jake, you got it already. Good. Okay, guys, let's see everybody's boards, please. Everybody should have 15 and 5/16, correct? Okay, so we're going to go to the store and we are going to buy 15, well, if we have 15 and 5/16, should we buy 15 bags or 16 bags?
16.
Okay, guys, thumbs up if you agree that Mr. McLean should buy 16 bags of dog food. Okay, guys, if Mr. McLean is walking out with 16 bags of dog food, is that a little, am I going to even be able to fit 16 bags of dog food in my cart? Am I going to be able to fit 16 bags of dog food in my car? Maybe.
Probably not.
Okay, so thumbs down if you disagree. All right. So what do we need to do next to figure out how many bags we need? David.
You need to do the same for how much food you need for Buddy.
Okay, does everybody agree with that? Thumbs up if you agree. We already found out how much we need for Buddy. It's right here. We already found out how much we need for Cody. What is our last step? Bakia. Okay. Bakia, why did you round this number up? No, I agree. We should. It's very easy to round this up. So we'll do 16, right? All right. So my question to you guys: after we do all this work, if we do not know how to do the final step, is it going to help us?
No.
No. David, what is the final step? We have 16 pounds of dog food. Why was this important, David? So 6 pounds equals 1 bag.
So 1 bag of dog food equals 6 pounds. And we're gonna have to minus 16 by 6.
Okay. All right, great, guys. We need 10 bags of dog food. Skylar, Brooks, Garrett, Jake, Chris, Jimmy, I need you guys, and Sam G, I need you all to go to the grocery store with me and carry one of the 10 bags. Wait, do you agree with that, David?
Well, not just that. There's still 10 left, so you just keep doing it.
Okay, Jake,
You have to still.
what do you think? What kind of math should we use?
So since 1 bag equals, well, one
One
bag
bag.
equals 6 pounds, right?
Okay.
So what's a multiple of 6 that's closest to our answer of
Wait a second.
16
Jake,
and-
this is, I should have wrote this. This is pounds, right?
Yeah.
So we have 16 pounds.
So,
Keep going.
okay, well, so we have to find a multiple of 6 that is closest to our answer of about 16 pounds.
Okay, so what number do you think you should use?
Well, I said 6, and 6 times 3 is 18, which is really close to that number. We'll have extra, but it's enough to last us 2 weeks.
All right, so we should have 3 bags. Also, what we could do is we could just do 6 divided by 16, which equals, we do this, 2 is 12, and we have 4 left over, so we have 2 and 4, 6. All right, Jake, the problem with 2 and 4 is 6. Should we round this number up, down, stay the same?
We should. Why are we?
Okay, so we need 2 and 4, 6 bags. Are there a lot of 4, 6 bags at the grocery store?
No.
No, so what should we do? Sophie,
Round it up.
we should round up, because what Jake said earlier, Jake did a really good job of solving the problem in a different way. But what he said is we need 3 bags, because if we only get 2 bags, we're short. And we can't get 4, 6 bags because they don't sell 4, 6 bags. Okay, what if I went up to the person at the grocery store and said, where are your 4, 6 bags? What would she say? Leah,
He would say you're crazy.
you're crazy, Mr. McLean. We don't sell 4 6-packs.
How would you know you lost?
Alright,
Yeah.
guys, so do you guys understand how many, we had to do several steps, but was there any step that we couldn't do if we broke down the problem?
No.
No. Well, is it really important that we are thinking about each step? So as soon as we do one step incorrectly, what happens? We have to start over. Alright guys, your job today. Go to the next slide. Your job today is to finish 306 and 307. We do not have much time because we got into math late. What I want you to do is my group, I want you to meet me in the middle room. And Miss Jones is not here right now, so everybody else can work with a partner.
I have 5 minutes. You're in the
Yeah, we have 5 minutes to do work.
Because because page